Next, we're heading to the Nordic Innovation House, Palo Alto, a home away from home, a key place for Nordic entrepreneurs, investors, research institutes, and ecosystem builders in the Silicon Valley. Here we are grateful to meet Paula Salomaa from Business Finland. So Paula, great to be here in Nordic Innovation House, Palo Alto. Could we start off a little bit learning about yourself?
I work for Business Finland nowadays. We are helping here with small team Finnish companies to set up their location here and start their business and grow internationally. And personally, I work also a lot with innovation activities, so helping Finnish research institutes to connect with the local research and foresight institutes. Nordic Innovation House is many things, I would say. So this originally started as a Norwegian project, 2011. So Norwegian startups told to Innovation Norway, the government organization, that they need a space where to work and connect to innovation ecosystem in Palo Alto. And Innovation Norway was lucky to find this location in downtown Palo Alto next to University Avenue. So perfect location. And they started to help Norwegian companies here, and pretty soon other Nordic countries noticed that, okay, this is really a concept which could help our companies as well. So we are happy to have a Nordic Innovation House today instead of having Swedish, Norwegian and Finnish innovation houses.
So on top of the incubation services, you have built up an acceleration program called THINK. Could you tell us a little bit about that? What is that?
So THINK is for Nordic startups who already have existing business back home, but they feel that the traction is shown and they want to go to US markets, they want to go West Coast markets especially. So this is so-called product market fit program, where they come to a valley for 4 weeks. They work very closely with the local mentors and business people in the area. They have workshops, horizontal mentoring and vertical mentoring from their own business area or industry. And that really helps them to test if the product has a potential market in the area and also tune their pitch and services to meet the local needs. And through our connections, our mentors and their connections and the house connections, they get a real feedback from the area. And feedback is something that really helps them to pivot their services or products and start to grow here internationally.
You have seen a lot of companies trying to come to US and to the West Coast. Would you have some kind of recommendations or tips of advice that you have seen over the years?
Yeah, so it's really important that you come first here to see the competition here. If you are best one in Finland or Sweden, you are still a really high competition situation here in the valley. So you need to understand the situation here. You need to get feedback, have a presence in the valley, but then you need to really make a decision if you want to come here or not. Mm-hmm. So if you're coming here, do it seriously. You need to use a lot of resources on that. It's much more expensive than you would ever think. And you need to use your key people from your company to be here, to have enough time to talk with potential customers or investors. So you can't really just try a bit to come to US markets, but you really need to put effort and resources on that effort. So that's what I've learned over the years, that you can't really try a bit, but you need to go big or go home.
So Paula, could you tell us a little bit about your members? Who do we have here?
Okay, we have 165 amazing Nordic companies as our members here. So as you see, we have, first of all, we have blogs for each and every country, the Swedish companies, Norwegian companies, Finnish companies, Icelandic and Danish companies. In general, they represent all the technologies where Nordics are good. So they come from health tech, or they can come from gaming or helping deal flows for investors or map industry. So whatever is happening in Nordics, it's here on our wall as well. But they are not only startups. Even majority of the members are smaller companies looking for international growth. We have bigger companies as well. So for example, Volvo Group, not actually a startup anymore, or DNB, a really big bank from Norway. They are good examples about the bigger corporations who are coming to Valley to set up so-called innovation hub. So they want to know what's happening in the valley, what's going on in technology. They scout for new ideas to take to own business. And then we have investors, for example, Innovestor from Finland or Next Ventures. And for example, Maki Ventures is our newest member. So they want to be here as well to know what's happening in the world, what they should offer for their startups, and where is the potential business, and also maybe scouting for new investments for themselves. We have been lucky to have, for example, investor in residence role as well. Alias Venture from Norway, the biggest early phase venture capitalist from Norway, they have had here a permanent person being here every day and helping our startups, no matter what's their origin, if they come from Finland or Sweden, but they have been very helpful for everyone. And then we have country organizations like Team Finland, Innovation Norway, Vinnova from Sweden. So this is a collaboration platform for us as well. It's very easy to work here together, so just do it attitude. We have excellent collaboration programs. We decide by talking over table and start planning next week. So it's a really amazing concept for country organizations as well to work together and have a bigger team together.
You made the personal choice to move here and live here. What would you say is the best about living here compared to living back home?
Of course, the light and sun, it gives energy, and that's something you can't really just say that's fun. It's really important for me personally to have this light. But the most important thing is anyhow this energy created by all these innovation actors. So you can talk every day with brilliant people and learn so much every day, and you know where the world is going, and your kind of front seats you these new opportunities.